No, I am cabin crew, but I'm also part-time professional packer. I do this in my sleep.
I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't you?
Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Flight Mode. So this is a series, a 4-part series. Last week was the first episode and today's episode number 2. Today I am going to be telling you all my tips for packing like a pro. Today I'm going to give you 10 tips of how to pack like a professional. So yeah, let's get to it. Number 1 is, I just ran them down on my phone, so pack your socks into your shoes so it saves you up some space. So roll them up and put them inside your shoe. The second thing that I said was roll in your clothes. Don't fold your clothes, roll your clothes. And that, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been able to take a carry-on on a 9-day trip and I had everything I needed in this carry-on because I rolled everything. And I've got a trick here for you. So I've got like jeans, right, which are creased as however, but
show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah.
and that's how you roll. And don't say I do not bring you in on anything. That's my trick. Honestly, if you do this to like 4 pairs of jeans, do you know how much space you are saving? So all that folding, don't fold. Also leave like your t-shirts last. So if you're packing, leave your t-shirts last so you can roll them and put them into any gaps. Get yourself like multi-purpose outfits. So like for instance, this scarf, you can use it as like, you know, if you've got a bikini on, you can use it like as a wrap, like a wrap around, or I don't know, if you want to do up styles, you could just wear it like this on the beach one day if you're sunnies. Give yourself multi-purpose outfits. Also, I always like to get dresses rather than like tops and bottoms and things like that. I'm actually going off topic, that was not one of them, but I'm just saying things like that help you out. Arrange what you're gonna wear before you get there, so then you're not just putting random things in your suitcase. You know, like if it's a 5-day trip, I need 2 outfits each day. And I would probably take a bikini for each day as well if it's a holiday, or I might even take 3 bikinis and then 2 different bottoms so I can mix and match with it. So that way you're not just putting lots of random things in your suitcase that you're never gonna wear. Be practical about it, plan ahead. But yeah, I normally do like a daytime outfit and a nighttime outfit, and then I might throw in like 2 extra bits just in case, I don't know, I do something and like I ruin one of my outfits. But I try to not overpack, and I try to pack basics so that I can mix and match. So like a t-shirt that I can wear with another skirt, but then I can wear it with another pair of jeans and all that jazz. I try to, you know, make my outfits make sense, because if you know me, if you follow me on the gram, you know I like to slay, but also, you know, I like to carry my load light. Oh, another thing is leave your travel plugs in your bag always. Don't, when you come back from your holiday, don't take it out. I've made that mistake where I don't know who's told me to take it out, and I've got to my destination and realised that I've left it at home on my dressing table. So just leave it in there. Once it's in there, it's in and you're good. Pack your shoes into separate bags so it doesn't mark your clothes. So I do that. I always have I have lots of dust bags from when I've bought like nice shoes, and I've got dust bags, so I keep all of those. So when I'm going away, I pack all my shoes into dust bags. And I also have a carry-on where on one side it's sort of netted, so I put all my shoes on that side so it doesn't impact on my clothes. I separate where my shoes and clothes are. Maybe I'll grab my carry-on and show you. My carry-on, I've had this carry-on for like 2 years. So I've got my clothes on this side, and then on this side all my shoes, so then I can separate the two. And this is what you shouldn't do, don't fold. But to be fair, I wasn't looking for space, but normally if I'm looking for space I will roll rather than fold. Use a fabric conditioner inside your suitcase to make your clothes smell nice. That is a trick I learned really on. It must have been like my 3rd flight or so, and I was working with someone. They said to me, put a fabric conditioner, and I'm not gonna lie, game changer, because you don't get that frowsy I've been packed in a suitcase and traveling the world smell. When you open up your suitcase, you get that fresh. Use, and I said this in my last video, but I'm going to say it again because it's such a good handy thing to do. Use a clear bag as your toiletries bag, sorry, as your makeup bag, and yeah, as your toiletries bag basically, because then it helps you to get through security. But I told you that in my last video. Pack towels, like roll your towels and then use your belt to like to make your towel tighter in that roll, so that it doesn't take up too much space, if that makes sense. So if this was your towel, you would roll it up and then you would use a belt to tie it tighter into this roll, so then it will take up less space in your suitcase. Okay, always leave the shoes you'll wear on the journey home in your hotel safe. That way you don't forget to go in there and get all your important stuff. And I learned that the hard way. I remember I went to Tel Aviv, so I put my my laptop. I was going in, I put my laptop, I put my car keys, I put my passport, everything basically that I deemed to be important, I put it inside the safe. And my report was like, report is the time I had to be ready downstairs to get on the bus and stuff. My report that morning was ridiculously early. I think I had to be up at like 3 AM or something crazy. So obviously I'm quite new to the job and everything. I'm flustered, packed everything, got downstairs, got on the bus, got to the airport. And in Tel Aviv, as cabin crew, we always have to have our passports checked prior to even getting to the immigration point. Someone comes over and talks to our security, briefs us, asks us a few security questions, and then checks our passports before we go on to immigration. At that point, when everyone was getting out their passport, it just clicked that I had left all my stuff in the safe. So listen, don't be like me. That is how I learned. That's when everyone was like, oh, don't you do that thing where you put your shoe in there? I was like, no, because no one told me. But yeah, I did. I learned it the hard way. Like, that was just, I thought I was going to get stuck in Tel Aviv. And I remember the next day was my niece's first birthday party, and I was just like, oh, I really want to go home, I don't want to have to stay. But luckily for me, they allowed me through with, I had to show like 2 forms of ID, and they allowed me. And also luckily for me, we have lots of flights a day from Tel Aviv to London, so I was able to contact the manager on the next flight, telling them that I had left all my stuff. It had my car keys. I couldn't even go home because I had my car keys and my house keys. So I literally had to, when I got to London, I had to stay in the crew report centre, which is sort of like the hub for all the crew. Sit there and wait. I think I had waited like an hour, 2 hours for the next flight to land. Yeah, so like that's how I was able to come home from Tel Aviv. But it was like stressy. So don't be like me, don't leave your stuff. Put your shoe that you're taking to airport in the safe. And that's all for today, guys. I hope this was helpful. I know I said 10, I think I may have gone over 10. I just kind of went overboard a little. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope that now you guys will be packing like pros, rolling instead of folding, getting multi-purpose scarves that you can have as a sarong or a towel. And I hope this was helpful. Drop down below any tips that you have so that we can all pack like pros. And you know, I love to learn from you guys. From my last video, it's giving me all these tips on the essentials that I need to now go and buy. My shopping list is long, so let me know your packing tip down below. If you like this, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you come back next week for more. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.